Most high-achieving students think that a 4.0 GPA and a 1550 SAT is enough to get into a direct medical BS MD program. The truth is, it is not. It's not enough. With acceptance rates often hovering around 1%, these programs aren't just looking for smart students. They're looking for future physicians who have already proven their commitment to the field. I'm Dr. Sapneil Parikh. Someone with a clinical background, has gone to professional dental school, residency, fellowship, and for the past 14 years, my team and I, through admissions consulting and test prep, has seen the mistakes that disqualify brilliant students that are going down the path of BSMD programs. Today, I'm gonna narrate and show you some top things that help you get into the BSMD precision process. The exact framework we use to help our students secure a seat in medical school before they even finish high school. I know it sounds untrue, but these programs exist, and if you have the right strategy and the right coaching, it's very doable. The BSMD precision process is different because the buying criteria are medical, not just academic. We focus on 3 critical filters: the clinical narrative and the education narrative. We don't just check boxes. We help you curate a narrative as to why you want to be the future physician of your community or communities that you're going to be living in. Through shadowing, volunteering, leadership skills, and so much more, we help narrate that story and understand the reality of what it takes to be a medical physician. Research and innovation, whether it's competitive programs that are research-based programs, whether it's identifying a science coach in your institution or your high school that you can work with, whether it's applying for competitive research programs through your community or through different state institutions or private institutions, we help you identify those signature projects. Ultimately, we want to help you stand out among other applicants that are applying to these competitive BSMD programs. Next thing, we use our MindPrint Edge, which is our cognitive diagnostic learning science assessment to help you identify what's the most optimal way you learn and how to best identify those tactics early on your test prep career. Next is the integrated BSMD strategy. We curate a list of what this admissions roadmap looks like through selecting the targeted schools that you're going to apply for that are strategically met and identified for your application process. We refer this as our list engine, whether it's BSMD programs, BSDO programs, there are differences between these, and identifying those differences is really important based on your stats, your education profile, and ultimately what you want to do in the next 10 years as you're applying to these, direct pathway entrance programs for dental or for medical school and osteopathic medical school. The Ethos, the essay framework, we really want to help you create that narrative. Why do you want to be a physician? What is driving you to do that? Why do you want to help your community? What has been that stimulating factor? So we help bring this out of you. Ultimately, it kind of leads into the next pathway, which is the interview framework, helping you get ready for those mock interviews and identifying what's most important in preparing for those mock interviews. Another thing is we always get frequently asked questions. What are they? From parents, should we apply to BSMD or Ivy League programs? It depends on goals. Ultimately, we want you to get in touch with us so we can help you identify kind of what those goals are and navigate that process. What if my student doesn't have 100 shadowing hours or has not done a lot of community service or really isn't familiar with what it is to be a physician? Is he or she not going to be a great applicant? Ultimately, these are custom questions, and we encourage you to get in touch with us so we can kind of get some more information as to how we can best navigate that. When should we start? Starting early is really important. These are competitive programs. Students will start as early as 7th grade with us if they know they want to go down that route. So get in touch with us early. Don't get in touch with us, your 12th grade year when you've decided to apply to a BSMD program. That's usually too late in the process. Overall, what we always recommend is it's a long-term commitment when you make these BSMD or BO programs. They're at a minimum 7 to 8 year commitments. So it is a long timeline. So knowing that window is a long period and making sure that you know that what that decision is, we ultimately encourage parents and students to reach out to us. Let's have a conversation and really see if the path to medical school is something that you want to accomplish. Ultimately, we really have helped a lot of students through this program for elite SAT, ACT scores and the BSMD pathway when it comes to applying to these programs. And we encourage you to reach out to us. Let us help you navigate this process. We'd love to help you achieve both your academic and professional goals. If you'd like to find out some more information, please definitely click the link below. Thank you so much.